Just about to set off to see an amazing winter wildlife spectacle that I love to go and see every year. I hope to get some good footage of it. The lighting out there isn't great, but we did it last year and it was just absolutely awe-inspiring. Fingers crossed we have some luck and they perform for us. So we've arrived at RSPB Otmoor Reserve in Oxfordshire. Reed beds, grassland, farmland. It's home to a lot of really threatened species, farmland species like yellowhammers and turtle doves, brown hares. And the spectacle that we're hopefully going to see today is a Starling Murmuration. So a murmuration is an aerial display of starlings, often tens of thousands of birds, up to 50,000 this winter at Otmoor. And they come together in those kind of numbers for a few reasons. One would be safety in numbers, so it's harder for predators to pick out a single starling from the flock if they're gathered in such high numbers. And doing these incredible aerial displays, shape-shifting in the sky in massive swarms, almost like shoals of fish formation, splitting the flock as predators try and dive in. The second reason, apart from safety in numbers from predators, is warmth. Obviously in the dead of winter, small birds lose a lot of energy and lose a lot of heat during the night. So coming together and roosting very, very closely together in the reed bed habitat that we have here, but also in woods sometimes, or on man-made structures like piers and so on, they huddle together and conserve warmth. So that saves them some energy at night. And the third reason they think is actually information exchange. So sharing with each other vocally and by heading off in different groupings where the best feeding areas are around. So the starlings coming in from miles around, you can actually just see a few coming in already in small numbers in the sky, but they're coming together from miles around, and they think that they do exchange some information and let each other know where the best feeding grounds are for the next day. The numbers that we see in the winter in the UK are really boosted by continental birds. So we see massive murmurations here in wintertime, but they don't reflect really the true UK population. The resident population of starlings in the UK is declining. They are a threatened species because of changing farmland use, lack of nest sites, use of chemicals and less food for them in the environment. But huge numbers of continental starlings come to the UK for our milder climate, and they really boost the numbers that we will see hopefully later on. So we're just walking to one of the hides now, where we'll have a look at some of the other bird life on the reserve. And as dusk comes in around kind of 3:30, 4 o'clock, we should start to see some of the starling murmurations getting bigger and bigger until the final crescendo, where they all descend and roost in the reed beds below. It's 4 o'clock and we've reached the viewing platform, and there's just a couple of little groups of starlings starting to gather and join forces. Hopefully we're going to see a great starling murmuration. Loads of people here, probably about 100, 120 people. so not the best murmuration, smaller numbers than we anticipated, and they went down pretty quick. There was a marsh harrier flying around and a sparrowhawk, and they may have spooked them. They went into the reeds in the far distance. So not the best one, but still great to see.